Hello, everybody, and happy Monday. And welcome to another edition of my Make It Monday, where each week I am here on Facebook and YouTube sharing some card or project inspiration in hopes that it will inspire you to do something creative this week as well. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Sandra, the Stamping Bee, and I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for almost 28 years, actually more than 28 years. So I just passed my 28th anniversary, and I'm so glad you stopped by. And for those of you who are regulars around here, thank you. I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Anyway, so how's the week coming along? How was your weekend? So for those of you who are close to a Chinese community in your part of the world, you'll know that Monday is Dragon Boat Festival. And for those of you who follow my page, you'll see that I had a reel that I showed you that I had made these little, these are like little dumplings, but in Chinese it's called 粽子. It's basically rice wrapped up in some leaves. And this is what we eat for Dragon Boat Festival. In addition to, of course, the dragon boat races, which I really miss. We don't have this on Guam. So wherever you are, if you have the opportunity to go watch a dragon boat race, I highly recommend it. It's just amazing, amazing. Anyway, so yeah, so I love being able to do these things for little holidays. Is there one of your holidays that you like to use your craft supplies to make? Outside of the traditional ones, of course, the Easter, Christmas, whatnot. But perhaps there's a holiday that you observe that you will create with your paper supplies for something. Anyway, okay. So I've got something fun for this episode. It's a card sketch. As you know, I love following card sketches, especially if I'm kind of losing mojo and, not really knowing what I want to do. I usually turn to a card sketch, and that will help me think of a card design. And before you know it, I'll be creating lots of cards. So I have a card sketch for you. And for those of you who are on my email list, if you have not opened it up, I hope you will soon, because I'm revamping my newsletter, my email newsletters. And so it's a whole new look. I hope you'll let me know what you think of it. And each email now, I will be including a card sketch and a sample of it. And following the email the next day, which is today, I will devote this video to that particular sketch so that you have a better idea how to work with that card sketch. And the best thing is, I want you to work on the card sketch. It's no good if it's just laying there in the email, right? So what I'm going to do is, if you play along, so you create a card based on that card sketch and upload it to your social media and tag me, you'll be entered into a drawing to win a prize. So I hope you'll join the fun. It should be great. That way more people will see the possibilities of that card sketch, right? So anyway, so that's the newest thing is my email. So I hope you'll click it open. And for those of you who are not on my email list, well, what are you waiting for, right? So I will put a link in the description box below for you to sign up for my emails. And to thank you for signing up for my email, I'm also giving you the PDFs for the Color Coach. So, oops, this is the way, yeah. I wanted to show you, right? Yeah, there we go. These are the Color Coaches, and it gives you all the color combinations for the colors, the Stampin' Up! Colors. And it's great, again, if you are stuck with, what colors to use in a card. That's very helpful. I always turn to that when I'm kind of wanting something different, see what goes with what. What I do is I print them all out, and then I put it in a little binder clip like this. So anyway, or you can leave it on your computer and review it as it is. But anyway, so that's my thank you gift for signing up for my email. So I hope you will click the link below and sign up for my email. because it's a fun email. I mean, I'm you know, it's a brand new look, and I'm eager to hear what you all think about it. Okay, so without further ado, let me switch the camera around and let's get working. Let's see. All right. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so these are the fun little 种子, right, for Dragon Boat Festival. Oh, and also before I forget, this month there's an extra 10% off on the stamps and the die bundles, which is awesome because, as you know, the stamp and die bundles are already discounted 10%. So now with an additional 10%, it doesn't quite equate to 20%, but it's good enough. You know, it's almost 20%. So it's a great deal, and I hope you'll take advantage of that. And I will have the link for you in the description box if you wanted to place an order for it. Okay, so that's that. So what's the sketch? So for those of you who have clicked open the email for this month, this is the sketch that I have attached. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and that's the beauty of sketches, is it's actually deceptively simple, but the options are just amazing. So shall we? Well, let's get started. So I'm going to start with a base card. Just for something different, I'm doing this kind of a format. And, oh, let me leave this out here so you can see. So we'll have a card, and I'm going to have this middle version here, middle section here, and I have a circle here, right? So that's basically the pattern. So let's put some things together and make it come alive. So let me go ahead and this is the new color. This is oh gosh, I forgot what the color name of it is. Isn't that terrible? Don't know. I know it's not the shamrock color. It's the I call it the Tiffany blue, Tiffany green. Okay, so I've got that laid this here. Okay, and then I'm going to put this on. This is a really simple design that you can whip out in no time. Again, going with my summer theme. You want something light and easy for the summer, right? Who wants to do complicated things? So what I'm doing is I am grabbing this cow. I've had this stamp set for a while now. I never really played with it, so I'm kind of glad that I wanted to pull this out so that I can play with this. So this cow is so cute. This comes with, this is not dies, these are punches, right? So anyway, so, oh, I shouldn't have put that in there. Anyway, okay, let me think. Okay, so I should probably put, no, that's okay. So let me go ahead and glue this on. Okay, such a cute little cow here. Because I'm trying to figure out where my other, because I always make some extras in case I make a boo-boo, and right now I did make a boo-boo, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm putting the little cow here. Okay, there we go. And I've pre-stamped the sentiment here. And just like that, a cute card, right? So that was really simple. It just shows you that all you need is a slip of paper and a focal element right here, okay? So what I wanted to say that I goofed was I actually wanted to show you how to step up from it and be the main card. But anyway, so I can take this out and I'm going to show you what I did here, right? It's okay. We can always pivot, right? So what I'm going to do is, where is my, there we go. So I'm going to get some dimensionals, Stampin' Dimensionals, and just lift it up. right? So for those of you who are joining me right now, please be sure to say hello. Okay, so that's okay. I'll put two of these together here. And there we go. Simple and easy, right? So let me show you in a close-up. So again, totally following the sketch here, okay? So how do you translate it into different cards? So here's another one that I wanted to show you, okay? So this one again, we have the circle focal element, right? But instead of a strip of paper here, I've gone ahead and layered it with these leaves and flowers to give it that vertical, is that vertical? Horizontal line that is prescribed by the sketch here. Same feel, same look, right? But it just looks a little different. So this also shows you that, you know, what you can do is after, if you have a focal element here, you can add embellishments in the back and make it a straight line, okay? So this is how this card looks like. And then further adjusting the design, okay, remember this is how it looks like, is to shift it a little bit and lower the panel here a little bit lower, and you get this, okay? As you can see, I really like the eyelet embossing folder. So they're all the same feel. It all started from one sketch, and voila. These are the variations that come out of it, okay? Let me put this away. And I always say when you're looking at a sketch, don't just look at it the way that it's presented. Turn it around, you know, and see how it looks in another way. So by turning it around this way, we get this sketch, right? So let's do a card that's with this sketch. So I'm starting out with a heavy white, and I'm going to go ahead and put this here. All right. This is one of the new DSPs. I just think it's so cute. It's very summery, don't you think? Okay. So now to honor this pattern here, I went ahead and picked up this, okay? So let me go ahead and adhere this. So I'm going to put it smack in the middle because we're doing it exactly how the pattern calls for, right? That's a good starting point, right? Is to start with, it's just like when you're cooking. When you first get a recipe, you follow it exactly, right? And once you've made a few cards, a few of those recipes, then you can kind of experiment and take things out, add things, depending on what your own preferences are, similar to a card sketch. Okay, so now we need the circle element, which I've already done something here. Okay. So this one, I'm going to put it right here. So voila. So here's this card. Okay. Let me bring it up closer so you can see. Very simple. Very simple and easy to do, you know. Okay. So then, moving along, so we've got the center panel. Well, that doesn't have to be a pattern paper. It could be some stamped image. And in this case, I went ahead and stamped thanks down the column here to mimic this panel here. And I have the circle I blended you know, what do you call it? I used a blending brush and lightly blended a color of the background. Okay, so this is a really easy, simple layered card. And then I just added the teapot and the flower from the Country Flower set. So there. So it honors the center line here, and then there's the circle, right? And here's the circle here. Okay. Basically, the circle means that's your main embellishment. Okay. So that could be anything. In this case, so it could be literally the circle, or it actually meant an element, a focal point here. Okay. So I hope this is giving you an idea how to play with a sketch, right? So the next one is a little bit more stepped up. And for this card, I wanted to show you that instead of these 3 panels being equally same measurement, that you can kind of play with the 3 sections. So what I did here was I have an embossed panel here that I've separated into 2, and here's that 3rd panel, right? So you still have 3 sections, 1, 2, 3 sections here. And I always like an embossed background that's tone on tone, because I just think it gives it a really nice look and feel to it. And so this is my circle. This is my embellishment. And for those of you who have been following my videos, you'll recognize this as one of those ephemera packs, right? So of course I have to include that, because that is such a time saver, and I have to include it to show you that, yes, it could make a really pretty card really quickly, you know, with your ephemera packs. So everything here you see is from that ephemera pack. Okay. So from this sketch came here. Okay. So what do you think? It's very simple, isn't it? So now is your turn. How will you interpret this particular sketch? When you have completed a card with this sketch, be sure to tag me, and you'll be entered in a drawing for a prize. Because I love to see how your interpretation is for this particular sketch, right? Sky's the limit, because when it's so simple like that, it really gives you a lot of room to be creative. Okay, so let me bring these cards out for those who are just joining. Right. Now remember, if you place an order of $50 or more during this week, you get the supplies to make these cards, okay? The only thing I won't include would be the stamps. So this circle will be blank. Yeah, so this will be blank, but I'm sure you have sayings, sentiments that you can mimic the same thing. But basically, you'll have the supplies to make these 6 cards if you want to. So that's to thank you for your order of $50 or more. So I hope you'll take advantage of that and place an order. Even better if you can place an order for the dice bundles, because those are extra 10% off. Not only are the stamp and die bundles extra 10% off, the stamp and cut emboss machine is also 10% off. And that is such a great deal, because normally they don't go on sale. So it's a good time to get one of those. Okay. So before I go, I did want to remind you that there will be no live videos the next 2 Mondays. I am leaving on Wednesday to the Marshall Islands. I'll be there for the Micronesian Games. I am actually the chef de mission for Team Guam. So I'm not really sure about my internet bandwidth or availability. So that's why I cannot guarantee what I can or cannot share while I'm gone. But I will try to be online whenever I can. So I will see you in July. I think July, right? Yeah. So, but I do have 2 classes scheduled on the 29th and the 30th. I hope you'll join me in either one of those classes. One's Saturday, one's Sunday. The Sunday class is spotlighting the frames and flowers DSP, which I covered in last week's video. So if that was of interest to you, be sure to join me in the class because you'll be reproducing those projects, or you can create your own projects with the same supplies, right? So that should be a lot of fun. That's the Sunday class. And the Saturday class is sort of a kit class. You can either pick a kit, or actually I will have some past paper pumpkin kits available for you to try so that you can kind of, what do you call it, taste test, right? To sample what's included in a paper pumpkin kit and see if that's not something that you would like to subscribe to. Okay, I think that's all the announcements I have. Okay, so again, be sure to sign up for my email list if you are not already on my email list. And for those of you who are on my email list, be sure to click on it and let me know what you think of the new design. I'm excited about it, and I hope you are too. All right, so this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoy these projects, and most importantly, I hope you will play with the sketch, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with using this sketch. All right, thank you so much. And if you've enjoyed this, make sure you share this with a friend. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a like, right? Thumbs up, like. I really appreciate it then. All right, thank you, and I will see you soon. Bye.